So you listened, and before you spoke, you clarified your partner's position, so you ensured that there was no misunderstanding. And now it's your turn. But before you begin, help your partner be the good listener that you were. Teach them how to listen. And after you're done, collaborate for solutions. Welcome to PA Voter Information Network. This is Larry DeMarco, your host. Welcome Delaware County, Pennsylvania, United States, and everywhere. If you listen to my channel but haven't subscribed, go right ahead. It's easy and free. Click the red button and the bell beside it, and you'll be notified of breaking news and all new content. This is the last of the 5-part series. We have been listening to Dr. Sicola teach us how to have a political discussion with someone who completely disagrees with us. In the first one, Dr. Sicola explained everyone has a different conflict tolerance level, so we have to respect limits. In the second lesson, she taught us listen to understand, not win. In the third, she helped us listen by recommending take notes. In the fourth, she explained thank the speaker, restate their position, so we clarify any misunderstanding before it's our turn. And now, last, help the listener be as good a listener as you were. Train them to listen with notes and not interrupt you.
Then, strategy number 3 is to help them listen to understand in return, so that the conversation goes in both directions. Now it's your turn to share your side of the story. So as you do that segue, you can do it with something simple like, all right, so you feel like that I understand what it is that your concern was. Is that correct? They say yes. All right. Let me share with you some additional information, meaning now it's my turn to give information to you. But what's important for them is to, as you're sharing this with them, you can point out to them what would be referred to as on a kind of a metacognitive level, how you would like them to listen to you. So if they didn't notice what you were doing for them, then point it out. Things like, I held my questions to the end and I would appreciate it if you just let me get to the end also, and then I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. Let me just get through it. So we have an understanding for what a mutual behavioral expectation will be, and it is reciprocal at that point and respectful. And you'll ask them to take notes if they need to, and I would strongly, even if they say I don't need to, I might give them the pad anyway, because chances are as you're talking, something will come up, and whether they're writing down what you said or what they want to respond, fine, let them write it down, but that keeps them from interrupting. And if they do start to interrupt and say, yeah, but, you can stop, gently smile and say, I do want to hear what you have to say. And if there's an issue, great, let's talk about it. But again, please let me finish first. Just keep it very unemotional, not robotic, not militant, just, nope, let it roll off. You know, as you feel their emotions rising up, you keep yours nice and easy. And then when you are giving your information, you want to use and encourage them to use a neutral and objective language. There's a big difference between saying, now that I understand what your major concerns are, I think it'll help when you realize that there's some information that I think your team may not be aware of yet. Right. That's objective, as opposed to saying, you clearly don't know what you're talking about, which is what most of us want to say on that emotional level when we've heard some stuff coming at us. Right? So that's more subjective, antagonistic, emotional language. Keep it neutral. There's some information that I don't think you possess yet that will help. Here we go. You want to make sure that after you have given them your side, you've asked them to feed it back to you, using neutral, objective, reporting language. So now I'm done sharing my piece with you, what is it that you understand me to be saying? And ask them to feed it back, because you'll recognize a variety of things from maybe one, where you weren't particularly articulate and didn't do a good job of representing what you said. 2, could be where they weren't listening. They zoned out somewhere in the middle, or they missed a big point, or you just didn't say it well and you needed to re-explain it, or it was too complicated for them to understand, but you will understand what they've missed. Then, in the end, once you've had a chance to share, you can collaborate for solutions, at which point, when you come to the result, and the answer may still have to be no. I can't give you the raise. No, we don't have the budget for this project. Try again next year. Who knows what the answer is? But at least when you're describing it, you want to try to explain why with that objective language, but then subjectively empathize with them. I understand that it's frustrating. I really do recognize how hard you've worked. I do understand that if we don't do this, there will be this repercussion as a result. This will suffer in quality or in time frame or in whatever else. Yes, I know it's going to cause trouble with the client. So now let's figure out what we can do about that. How can I help you get support to work with that, because I simply can't give you whatever it is, even though I want to. Because often in the end, even if they're not happy with the answer, the fact is most people just want to be respected and heard, first and foremost. So if you've gone through this process, they will at least feel like you have listened, you do truly understand what they need. They may not like that you can't give it to them, but it's not just about you being a jerk, or just because you're insensitive, or you don't care, or you're selfish, or you're whatever else it is. They get it and they get you. So you are both able to maintain the clarity of message and the nature of the relationship where possible. So you are able to attain that balance.
As far as solutions are concerned, there won't always be an agreement, and rarely will someone change their mind. But after a good talk, you might realize that you finally understand the other side, and you realize that we all just want the same thing, good government. We just have different ways of getting there. Let's leave it there. I hope that Dr. Sicola's techniques help you as much as she helped me. Democrats and Republicans need to get along better and end this deep political divide and build bridges between us. Try this out. Let me know your results in the comment sections below, but please, no personal attacks or insults. Thanks for watching this series. I'm signing off. Tune in next time. Bye for now.